Today in this video we will discuss about what is n8n and what is AI automation. So let's start this today's video. Before we learn about AI automation, let's have a quick look at n8n. Now what is n8n? You might have seen videos about n8n or what is n8n, or you might have seen posts on LinkedIn that hey, I am using n8n, I have built this workflow or this agent or this automation, right? So what exactly is n8n? n8n is an open source platform for building automation and agents. Now, what does mean open source? Open source means software or a product which is available openly for each and everyone, and anyone can do changes in its code by downloading that software, doing some changes, and they can upload that again. So it's open source. Its code is not hidden from the world. Windows is not open source. Linux is open source. Anyone can download the Linux operating system, do changes according to them, and they can use it. But in case of Windows, we have to use only one version which is built for everyone. So that's the definition of open source. And n8n has a great functionality and flexibility as it's open source, because every day someone brings in new features, new integrations, and new workflows. So it's very fun and interesting to build something with the n8n. If you want to use or deploy something with n8n, you can use n8n on your local host, or else you can self-host n8n on your VPS, virtual private server, or you can use n8n's own cloud server. Right? It provides free trial as well, so you can try it and test on it on your own. So now let's see what is n8n. n8n is automation platform, and the key features of n8n are it's open source, it has great flexibility and shareability. Like your team members can work on one agent at a time. You don't need to uh, like transfer the tabs, share the workflow, and do some things again and again and again. Do just share one time, and the workflow will be shared for all members for your team if you want to share with them, and they can work together on a same project. So that's the beautiful flexibility of n8n. Now, here is the n8n's interface. I am using n8n's own cloud instance. So this is the n8n's interface, and I have built an automation in this n8n interface. So in n8n, any automation or agent can be pronounced or can be called as workflow. So this n8n workflow uh, is created by me, and what it does, it takes message from Telegram, it do a check, if the text is equal to this, then sends this message, otherwise sends this message. So it's like automation, right? If the weight is equal to 50 kilos, then send the message that you are properly or you are maintained. If the weight is greater than 50 kgs, then send the message that you are overweight, right? So it's like that automation. It has some conditions, and on the basis of that, it gives output to us. So let's just have a look at it, and I have prepared this agent. Now let's go to the Telegram. I will firstly send it hi message, right? I sent the hi. I received this response that hi, we got your response. Someone from our team will reach out to you shortly. Okay, that sound very good, right? It sounds cool that I got instant response. But what if I reply or I message something other than hi? Now let's try with hello, right? So see, I sent this message saying hello, but I got the response that sorry, we didn't got what you are trying to say. Please try again. So this is the blunder of automation. When you are implementing automation for such production scales, Don't implement automations like this. You have to implement agents, right? Right. So here is the if else node. Like here is the if condition. If the JSON dot message dot text. Now what is JSON dot message dot text? So the JSON dot message dot text means the message which we are receiving from the Telegram. So if the message which we are receiving from the Telegram, if it's equal to hi, right? It must be equal to hi, and H must be capital, I must be in the lowercase, right? If it is like this, then and only then send the further message. Okay, let me show you that. So here we are getting two branches. First one is the true, second is the false branch. If the message is equal to hi, H is capital, I is in lowercase, then we will be routed into this true branch, and we will send this message: hi, we got your response. Someone from our team will reach out to you shortly. Thank you. And if the message is not equal to hi, then we will send this message: sorry, we didn't got what you are trying to say, please try again, right? So it is just like that. We have to include if and else conditions, and automation does not have any complex things, right? Automation do each and every time a specific task only, nothing new, nothing on its own. It will do only and only things which you have set up once, and it will do it again and again and again by circling itself in the loop. So that's the thing, nothing else. Now, let me show you an example where we are creating an automation again. I will show you that automation only. Okay, so it is easier for you to understand like how basic automation works. Let's see. Now for input, we will use n8n's own chat node. So n8n has own native chat, right? We don't need to go outside and search for any other options like Telegram or WhatsApp or something. We just have to send a message here in the n8n itself, and we will get the message. So it's the simplicity and functionality of the n8n. It's beautiful. Now, after getting the message, we will include the if node, right? We need to check the condition. If the condition is right, then and only then we will give the output. Now, we just have to drag this input and drop this here. That's all. That's all it takes. You don't need to write any code. You don't need to know any tech rules. You, it's not necessary that you must be from IT background or something. If you are non-coder, non-tech guy, then it perfect. You can do it, right? So after just dragging and dropping this text, you have to specify the text which should be equal to this input, right? So we are saying that it should be equal to high. Now if I want to add more condition, I can add by clicking on this plus icon. So I added one, and through this drop down I can change the type of the conditions. By default it is on AND type. I can do OR. Now what does AND and OR means? AND means if the both conditions are satisfied, then and only then go ahead. So if the message is equal to hi and message is also is equal to something, then and only then go ahead, right? So it's and condition. Both the conditions should be correct in order to go ahead. And or condition means only two of them should be satisfied, right? So let's drag and drop the input here. So again, this time I wrote hi as the whole lowercase here. Now again I will add the condition. The condition will be or by default because we selected or here. Now I will drag this here. I will drop it. Now I will write it as capital, whole capital case. Now I will write this again. I will drag and drop this, and I think all the conditions are satisfied. See, it's in normal case, it's in lower case, upper case. Yeah, perfect. Then let's just delete this last one condition and let's execute this. Okay, so it falls under the true branch, and after that we will send a message through n8n's own chat node, right? We have to click on this chat, we have to send a message, and we have to say that yeah, we got your response, our team will contact you soon. Okay, so I set that up, and for sending that message in the n8n's chat trigger node, we have to add a field, which is like response mode. Now, what does response node means? It defines how we want to respond to the user. For each and every agent, by default, the response node of n8n's trigger. So by default, the trigger of n8n chat will respond instantly whenever the last node finishes. Okay, as you can see, by default it is on when last node finishes mode. But for now, we are using response nodes, so we will select them and let's test it now. Okay, I sent this hi message, and yeah, I got this response that we got your message, someone from our team will contact you soon. So this is the basic automation. And yeah, here if you want to set up your false branch, then you can also do that, right? If the message is another, let's say if user messages something, then again you can build this branch and you can send other messages as well. Okay, so I sent this message saying hello. Now let's see what I will get as response. So it replied as sorry, we didn't got your message. And if I say hi, then what will it do? It will saying me, yeah, we got your response. We will contact you as soon as possible. Now I will message hi, but whole message will be in the lower case. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so I again got this message because I created the condition that if the message saying that hi, if it's in lowercase, uppercase, camel case, right? If it is any of this message, then go to this true branch. Otherwise, by default, it will be falling on this false branch. So this is about the n8n's interface. If you want to add more nodes or if you want to add more integrations, click on this plus icon. You can add even more integrations if you want, like just search for it. Let's suppose I want to use Google Sheets, so I will search Google Sheets, and I can create spreadsheet, delete them. I can add more data into the rows. uh, I can do lots of things, and there are many numerous integrations into this n8n. So this was the interface of n8n. In this video, we learned about n8n, what is open source, why you should n8n, why you should use n8n. Then we saw the interface of n8n. Then I showed you the example of automation which was integrated through Telegram. Then I had built a live uh, automation in this video and shown you the example of automation and taught you what is automation, right? Now if you want to perform some action on its own, then it is called as agent. Like you tell it, like write an email to this person, it will write it and it will send it with your approval. So it's called agent. It perform tasks, but automation does not perform tasks. It can give you email, or it can generate email, it can't send that email. Okay, so I have this thing clear in your mind, and that's all about this video. Thank you guys. Bye bye.